Congratulations, you are the winner.
Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Well done, Lily. Well done on grabbing first there. Mate, I don't think you needed to grab it from anybody. I don't think anybody else is here. Very strange tonight. Very, very quiet. Maybe we'll just get crashed on with the game straight away. No chatty. But for those of you who are out there, hopefully you've had a good week. I've had a very tiring Friday. I was in two minds as to whether to stream tonight because I am quite tired. But I thought, no, I said I would, and we said we're going to start this new game. So let's have a go at it. But yeah, it's been one of those weeks. I don't know what it is. It's every time you get a bank holiday, every time you get a bank holiday for some very strange reason on a 4-day week, it's so it feels so much longer by the time you get to the end of it. I don't know what it is. It's not like you're suddenly cramming 4 days work into 5 days, because most of the time it's not like that. It just seems to last forever. Don't quite know why. I don't quite know why, but then that's just life. But it is, and it's cold again. How's it gone from snowing on Sunday to being 20 degrees on Tuesday to being right back down at 8-9 degrees and cold wind chill on top of that, taking it down to like 4 or 5? It was so cold when I had the boys out at dinner time at before a couple hours ago. Just it was I was thinking, my God, thank God I got my jacket on. Because the last few days, I put my jacket on and then I've kind of got maybe 5-10 minutes away from the house and thought, this was a mistake. I should never have put my jacket on. This was not a good idea. And been getting hotter and hotter progressively as I go around. But tonight I was like, okay, yeah, I made the right choice. I need to zip this thing up now because it's actually pretty dang cold. There was one point that I was actually considering putting my gloves on because my hands were that cold hanging on to the boys' leads that yeah, it was just like mind blowing. And you wonder why people end up getting colds and flus and all kinds of viruses. It's obviously because the weather keeps changing every 30 seconds at the moment. It's just so annoying. Pick a lane and stick in it. I think by this time last year, we were already in the it's been dry for quite a while. Thank you, Banshee. Oh, that's a good emote.
Summon Banshee has made another deposit on new cyberware. They've been saving for 37 months. Totally not a scam. 37 years. Appjade by
37 whole years. Crazy.
Piss off!
Okay, at least it pulled up your profile picture as well. That was cool. That was cool. Oh God, I'm gonna sneeze. This happened to me last time I streamed. I just kept getting this sensation in my nose that I wanted to not scream. I'm reading Banshee's thing. You've probably heard my screams. I didn't want to scream. I wanted to sneeze, but it never came to anything. I don't know what it is. Bizarre. Lots of things I don't know about at the moment. So, yes, it's been a week, and then there wasn't a huge amount happening, and then all of a sudden we've got news. We has news that Exit 8 seems to have got very good reviews, and is one of the highest rated video game movies ever, sitting at about 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. I might go and see that. Can't handle another video game L, indeed. I might go and see that at the cinema. I don't know. I'll see. If I can get somewhere that's not like I don't have to sell a kidney to go to. Unfortunately, the closest cinema to me is an Odeon, and they are so expensive. It's like 20 quid to get in almost, You're like, hang on. I didn't want to take out a mortgage on the cinema itself. I just wanted to go and see the movie. But it's so expensive. Hello, Jet. Ooh, Jet goes into luck as
Oh
well. Hello,
shit.
Grim. How
Here we
are
go
you?
again.
Anticipating Kisa turning up any second. Have we all had a good week? Yes, so I quite fancy, I don't know, part of me is a bit worried about the Exit 8. I'm quite glad it's reviewed as well as it has, because I was a bit, I mean, the game itself is good fun, but it's also just a loop. Silvermore's got 4 million new shops since pushed the Cineworld up the monthly payment bracket. Yeah, and they're getting a massive Sephora as well, aren't they? As is Edinburgh, I see now. Edinburgh's getting one too in the big old new shopping centre at St James. So there'll be 2 in Scotland. I'm just trying to manifest. I'm trying to manifest Uniqlo. I need a Uniqlo in Newcastle. Well, I do and I don't. I really want a Uniqlo in Newcastle. I can't quite understand why there isn't a Uniqlo in Newcastle. But at the same time, I'd never be out of the damn place. I'd be skint. I'd have no money because I'd keep going shopping in it. Has the Glasgow one got those Pocopia t-shirts? Banshee, have you been in recently? Because I think I'd lose some money to that as well. I just keep buying. I need to have a complete throwout of my old t-shirts and just keep my newer ones now. But I'm kind of attached to some of them. Some of them I've had for longer than Banshee's been alive. So I kind of don't want to get rid of them because they're proper vintage now. But they've done a fantastic range of Pocopia t-shirts, and I'm like, do I get some of them? So we shall see. Unfortunately, when I'm up on Wednesday, I won't have time to go and see anything because I'll just be up. We'll be out, and then don't think they have them. Well, that's good. But we'll be up out to the Hydro, and then I shall be away to Edinburgh in the morning. So that's a bit of a bummer. So we'll need to sort out a Uniqlo weekend at some point because I quite like the fancy tills there. They work with black magic. That completely confused me when we went through them. I thought that can't work, and it did. Amazing. So yes, we've got the Exit 8 reviewing very well, which is good. I'm quite intrigued as to how they're going to keep the suspense going all the way through it. I suppose you could keep getting sort of weird things happening. Still so funny to remember in your face first time you've seen the surprise. Absolutely. Somewhere in my brain, I was thinking, I've read this somewhere. I know that there was an experiment done with an Amazon shop. I think an Amazon grocery store in London, which did the same thing. Basically, you went in and you picked all your stuff and you went through a scanner at the end, and it just totaled everything up and charged your card. So you didn't even if you'd packed your bag on the way round, you just walked out the door at the end of it. You didn't even have to put your basket through. So, which was all a bit of a weird experience. I see Glasgow's Underground has now got the old just put your phone down and pay at the end, and you can travel the network without having to buy tickets or whatever. I saw that the other day. Interesting. Yes, about time. Yeah, all these things just take a while to catch up. I suppose that there's an element of ScotRail's pulled a mad one. Oh, there's a bit of an investment in technology, I suppose, that you kind of wait to see if the technology is going to improve or it's going to get standardized. Because if you're investing through the entire network and then suddenly the technology changes and it's not the trend anymore, then you've spent a hell of a lot of money bringing things up to the 21st century only for them to change again. So I can kind of understand why they might lag behind a little bit, but what has ScotRail done that is mad? Introducing a £10 minimum fee where a ticket hasn't been purchased before boarding. Ooh, okay. That's quite. I mean, ultimately, it'll probably. I don't think it'll stop people trying to ride the train without paying, but it'll make them think twice about it, because if they get caught once and they should have just bought a ticket for £3 or whatever, excludes where a ticket machine isn't available. Yes, absolutely. And I suppose you could argue I would go on at a station if you knew which stations didn't have a ticket machine. You could say, "Oh, I got on there," and they wouldn't be able to. I suppose they wouldn't be able to challenge you on that. But you'd need to know the stations that didn't have ticket machines along the line. See all these wee gadgets getting on and off at every station to check whether or not there's a ticket machine there so they can lie the next time. That's cool. Well, it's mad as you say, but cool at the same time. I suppose it should be more of a deterrent. So the other thing I was going to say is just for the wee bams, but they'll say, yeah, absolutely. The other thing that I was going to talk about is I got my replaced key today. I am so excited for this game. I have waited years, literal years, for this game to come out. And I was a bit like, I couldn't remember whether I was fairly sure I'd filled in the form to get to be considered for a key. And I'd also asked on Keymailer, I think. So it'll be interesting. It will actually be interesting to see if I get one through Keymailer. But I've got one direct from PR, so that's brilliant. So we are all sorted. Next week will be Replaced Week. It comes out on Tuesday. So we'll play it on the night it comes out. And we'll start the journey at that point anyway, and then probably pick it up on Friday when I next stream, which will be cool. I mean, we played the demo, and the demo was good fun. I'm just hoping that the game sustains it all the way through. I mean, it looked beautiful and sounded beautiful. I'm just hoping that the gameplay, that it's just starting to consume my yes. I hear tell that that's what happens when you get a new tattoo. So yeah, that'll be next week, basically taken care of. We will be being replaced all next week, which is good. The old cyclathon continues, which is great. It's just felt like really bad sunburn all day. Forgot that was the easy step. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I suppose the skin's now having to repair itself, isn't it? Having been traumatized, it's now like, yep, okay, now time to repair myself. Thank you very much. So, yeah. So is anybody else doing anything for the weekend? I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I seem to get my hair cut remarkably a lot. It seems to come round really quickly. It was a good cyclathon. Yeah, it was a good cyclathon day, despite the fact that the weather was atrocious. They're just not getting the luck with the weather this year. And it could be, I suppose, because they're on the other coast. I suppose because they're on the west coast, and right beside the sea, it's probably the weather's probably not that great in April. If they'd done it, mind you, if they'd done it in another couple of months, it would probably have been way too hot. Because the summer months would, I would imagine the temperatures would start to rise quite rapidly. But yeah, it's nice seeing a different side to Japan, because normally we see the east side when people are touring around, but some of the places look absolutely fantastic. It's just a shame that they're sodden wet, and the wind's howling through them. But you wonder how some people can, the people can stay in those houses, because they are pretty isolated and they're right on the coast. I mean, literally on the cliffs to the sea. So it's kind of mad that folk live in, and they're not brick built houses. So you're in a kind of wooden built house right beside the sea. It's mad. Be interesting spending a couple of days. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the whole place is just beginning to crumble as people head towards the cities or whatever. But yeah, not nice to see, but beautiful in the sun. The other day when they found that the river with the sakura on both sides of the river, and that bridge where Connor went to speak to the guy in the suit, that was insane. That was one of the prettiest Japanese views I think we've ever seen, with the guys touring about. That was absolutely crazy. And then in a couple of days, I think we've got Rob tomorrow, haven't we? And then we've got Pewds for a couple of days over the weekend. And then Pete Osan is going to be there. And yeah, madness will ensue at that point. He'll keep the guys going, which will be brilliant. So, which is good because old Tip to Tip has finished as well. So that's left a hole in my life. I can't remember when is it today that they're reacting to it? Is it today that Michael and Lud are sitting going through there was 2 dates, I think. There was one where there was I can't remember, something was being released and then they were going to sit down and watch the whole thing and react with chat. So that'll be interesting. I don't think I could sit through another however many hours, 8 hours of it with them reacting to chat, because that's going to be a hell of a long stream as they keep stopping and laughing and rewinding. And I'll watch the edited highlights of that, I think, when they come. So, but that was very good, very, very good content, insane content. So yeah, it's been we've been eating well with some of the streamers that we follow. Starting Friday, so yeah. I mean, they could make an hour's episode last about 3 hours by the time they've riffed off it and laughed and rewound, and I presume they might have other people rounding about as well, dropping in and passing comment. Maybe the editors or people will be in there as well, but who knows? So we'll see. But yeah, it was worthwhile. If anybody didn't watch it, then I would certainly say why not? Give it a go. It's genuinely interesting to see the reaction to 2 white Americans, 2 white foreigners crossing China on motorcycles as Michael ulted everywhere. And just the genuine bafflement with some people, and the fact that they were just getting stopped in the street to get photos taken because the population had never actually seen the population had never actually seen white people or Westerners walking around. So that's crazy. What has Banshee sent? There we go. Okay. Absolutely. It was mad. It was like the Pied Piper. It was almost like he was playing some sort of flute or something and they were chasing after him. Absolute madness. It'll be interesting to see if if Lee actually ever leaves, gets out of China and comes to Los Angeles and gets his brain sort of fried by going about with them for a few days. Yeah, that'd be funny. But yeah, very, very good. Very good. Really enjoyed it. Much fun. Much fun. So, I think that's about it in terms of what I was going to talk about. As I say, replaced next week. Still having a good time with the posthumous investigation. We will go back to that at some point. And maybe over the course of the weekend. Who knows? Because I'm probably going to stream tomorrow night. And I'll probably stream Sunday night as well. So I'll need content. I don't think we're going to get finished Beacon Pines tonight. I think that's about an 8-hour game. So we're probably going to have at least 2 streams of that, if not more. I don't know how many off the beaten path moments it's got or whether it's fairly linear. But we can see how we get on with it. And if we want to keep going, we might do it again tomorrow night just to try and finish it off. But yeah, cool. So we need to get started. So we will do the Scamcino. So Grim can shout and bawl. Ahem. What's it going to be? Ta-da! There we go. And the answer is Strawberry Dreams. I think Lily wins. Lily lurking, lurking Lily wins. Yes, only 2,500 points though. There's not a huge amount of people been gambling today, so right. We shall get the green screen up and we shall get started on new game. So give me a couple of seconds and I will be with you soon. Oops. I'm here. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Ta-da! I is here. Righty. 44%, 54%. Would you class speaking about the weekend streams as the weekly skit? Well, yeah, because I was talking about Replaced as well, and that's what we're going to play next week. So. Absolutely. Well, right. I can't remember whether no, I think I did put this on here. Oh. Hang on a minute. Can you hear game? Hopefully. You can. Wait, and is it balanced with my voice? Is it okay?
Dear reader.
Yes?
Allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Okay.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special.
A special book?
It is in that way that you are special.
Oh, I'm special.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be.
Okay.
This is a story about change.
Now, some people like change. Some people not so keen on change.
Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines.
Hello, Kisa.
Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Ooh, okay.
His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader,
Luca Van
he's here for a
Horn.
reason.
Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. Aw, man. Right, I can't play this game. It's gonna be sad. I mean, we're literally 30 seconds into it. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favourite spot in the world. Me too. Oh. Oh God. I immediately got to get a voice. What's he going to sound like, do we think? Let's see just what he's saying to begin with. Hey, Luca. Knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
Rollo, okay.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Okay. Okay. I think he's going to have a kind of gruffer voice, isn't he? Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flower.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that you... Oh, what? Right. This is no way to start a game. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. I hope so. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure. Lead the way. Okay, I love how Luca's going. That was a nice wee touch. Ooh, look at the dandelions. Woohoo! Oh. Tickle. Okay.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Who's the narrator though?
That charm is a very special thing.
Okay.
Very special indeed.
Uh-huh.
Keep hold of it for now.
Right.
Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay. Mysterious charm. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Okay. Not here. They might be watching. They? Who? Shh. Not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. All right, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Okay. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. You okay? He's still wiping his nose. Okay. Let's go.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude.
Uh-huh.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch?
I do. Tickle.
There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known
Ooh.
to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some
Ooh.
of them can be found in this very house.
No. Honest. Right. Let's go on a charm hunt.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
New colour, new you. Spring colour. Ponder. Okay. The animation's cool.
One of his father's old stethoscopes.
Oh, so his dad was a doctor.
Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it.
Hmm.
Not for years, though.
Okay.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Okay. Flowery fabric it is.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Dusty knick-knack. Can I get upstairs? Ooh, I can go upstairs. Okay.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door.
Don't want to go in
He
there.
wasn't ready to go in yet.
No. Probably shouldn't as well.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in.
Right.
Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Ooh, what's Gran hiding in the closet? Okay, we're fair picking up the charms. Now, bit weird, but we seem to be sleeping in the same room as our Gran.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater.
Okay,
Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
but you're not wrong, Luca. Chill? Oh, that's the most important charm, surely.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
Right,
Luca was
this is a bit
somewhat
weird.
annoyed by the situation.
If Gran's moved in, and we've got one dead parent and one parent missing, why isn't Gran staying in the parent's bedroom? Why is she sleeping in our room? Weird. And why she commandeered the closet, and we're not allowed to know what's in it? Is Gran a witch?
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Read. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all we're getting from here. Let's go and see Gran and try and work out what kind of voice Gran's gonna have. Oh no, we've got the kitchen first. Hey Banshee, look. There's tea cakes here. She's got a big box of tonics. Amazing. I love a tonics tea cake, me.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Oh, okay. Slightly strange. Okay, so we can put the...
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Okay. Junk. So we picked up junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each
Okay.
labeled with the day of the week.
Ooh. Okay, so Gran is uber prepared. Can we shut the... Oh, no. Now that's going to bother me. The fact that the door's standing open, the fridge door needs to close.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
That's all right.
You are about to encounter
You are
your
the narrator
first
after all.
turning point.
My first turning
There are
point.
certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Okay.
Step forth, dear reader.
Banshee, did you see what was in the kitchen?
On the other hand, I suppose Gran will be waiting when you return.
Yeah, I want to show you what's in the kit. Look what Gran's got. She's got a big box of Tonics tea cakes. How amazing! What a star. I love a tea cake. Right, okay, let's...
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
There's no need to call your gran that, mind. That's a bit disrespectful.
A beginner's guide
What did
to
you get for your
gardening laid
dinner?
open on the bench.
A beginner's guide to gardening. Now you're thinking of Joey's. You'll need to go with the Asda. You must have been paid this. Oh no, you were paid a couple of weeks ago. I'm getting confused with the days. A curry from your fave place, right? Okay. Ooh, it's in
Young
here.
Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Okay. But is there anything else hiding in the bushes? Like a charm, for example? Hope it's better than the curry you had last weekend. That was awful. Oh, hello, Jet. How are you? Hey, Gran. I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Also, hi. Okay. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Okay. Garlic Nan. is that what we're calling her? Is that what we're calling her Granny? Garlic Nan. Did you... Wee Garlic Nan, okay. We're just gonna go chill for the day. I quite like this mechanic. Gran raised an eyebrow. Where are you, Rolo headed? Exactly. Oh, nowhere special. We Garlic Nan who loves a tonics. Indeed. The less Gran knew, the better for everyone. We're just going to chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Easy money.
Impressive.
Oh, she's telling us to go.
You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
Nice.
That is the power of charms.
Sweet.
A single word can change everything.
Okay.
I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
The Chronicle. What the
The
heck?
Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Oh.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed.
Ooh.
At
Okay.
any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms,
Oh.
creating new branches.
Oh, okay. So if we
Luckily
get
for
if we
us,
think
this is the
something's
one
gone
and
down
only
the wrong
turning
route.
point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
Ah.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Okay. A grand jury. We're just gonna go. Hide, maybe.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
That just doesn't seem like a good thing to say to your nan. Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
But you can't go and say, I'm going to go and ponder for the rest of the day. Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat them at hide and seek. A little old for that. It's not like there's much else to do around here. Make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Okay. So she's still telling us to get lost, so we're off. Where is Rolo? Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Sweet. Can we pick one of the... Gives a tea cake on the way out. Can you imagine having a box of tea cakes that big? Every time you went past, you'd be having another one. Tea cake. Okay, I'm presuming I'm going this way. Oh, Rolo's going to pee his pants. course, they have to do the only thing Nan told them. Indeed. Come on. Come on. Woo. Dang it, Rollo. Dang it, Bobby. Ooh, what's
For a
this?
town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Okay. I saw the Tunnix Easter egg April Fool. Yeah, now everybody online's saying, please make it a reality. Oh my god. Look at this. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. As Rollo moonwalks behind the scenes.
Chapter
Okay.
2.
We're on chapter 2 already?
Welcome to Beacon Pines.
Sweet.
For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost.
Okay.
It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established.
Ooh. Sharper Valentine.
Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oh.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
The foul harvest. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Who's this? Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years.
He looks a bit suave, him, doesn't he?
After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing, the banter. Sounds pretty alright. Yeah, gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Epic trip. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits, and all that. Oh no. The left side's a little low. Okay, who's this dude? Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. I can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's a Mayor
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Okay, he's off. Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. It's nothing. Keep at it. All right, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Just saying hi, I guess. Well, a good day to you, young Mr. Van Horn. Right, I can't be doing voices for every single person here. Right, can we back in? Where are we going? Old Pickler's Pond. Ooh. Nobody saw me do it. Nobody saw me do it. Who's this chap? Jetson? Jet? Nobody knew that you were in here. Is the light playing any tunes today? Jet is cute. No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Right. Oh, that's not going to make me fish, is it? Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, Buckaroo. Buckaroo. What an amazing game Buckaroo is.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Perfect bait. Ooh. I quite like the sound of tickling the water.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook, good for skimming the surface.
Right. Okay, give it a good cast now. This is where my Animal Crossing fishing skills come into play. Whoa! A duck! Where's Sky? Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Okay. Do we go and get the other kind of bait?
Luca tied
Junk
a
bait?
shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
I could probably suggest. A boot. Why do games always put like junk boots and stuff in? Who do you think the other one is? Hard to see. Sometimes things drift away. Well, that's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Are we done? Okay. Head out and find some more. Oh, no, I can't go the other way. Righty. Oh, stupid boy. Right, let's go this way. Ooh, okay.
The boys had a good thing going.
Uh-huh.
As long as they kept old Jeff happy.
Old
They
Jeff?
had an endless source of precious materials to add to the tree.
Okay. Look at this tree house. Nice. Let's go and speak to Rolo first, I suppose. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night, it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. Do you want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal, and I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go. Okay, let's have a quick look around here because we might find some charms. Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer.
With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Okay.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
Okay. What was the God, what was the game where you heard all the thing on the radio? God, that's a really famous game. I didn't really enjoy it at the end. Oh, God. Can't think of it.
Rollo thinks it's aliens.
It was aliens. That other game was about aliens.
He always thinks it's aliens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can lie on that. This. Whoops.
After Luca's father had passed,
Uh-huh.
Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper.
A Hank atomic star
It
scraper.
was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Look at Rollo's not so daft. Okay, so we've no more charms. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, let's go down here then. Can we go that way? No, can't go that way. We're going. We're past Jetson. Right, nobody pay any attention to... Hello? How cool! Okay. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
That's the tactic for people who don't have AirPods. This is a tactic I use every Saturday morning when I go out shopping. I put my AirPods in, and half the time I'm not actually listening to anything. I've just got my AirPods in because it stops people even thinking about talking to me. You, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here, till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown, they won't. I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. He's off to sleep again. Okay, who's this? Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it, or we pound you. Yep. Yeah, but my mum said... Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Love them. Who's this? I say, Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
Pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Okay, not good. Now, tonight, should we stop for the ad break? Because people will miss the story if we continue through the ad break. So we might take the ad breaks tonight. So we've got an ad break coming up now. So I'll switch you across to the Be Right Back screen. And I will see you in 3 whole minutes. Where am I? It's been so long since we've done the Be Right Back screen, I can't remember. The thought at the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad. And I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ubu. I mean, it's my first day, and I don't even know your name.
Huh?
The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, you're absolute. That gave me such a fright. Where's me? Where's the gas station? I wonder where it could be. It'd be really useful if there was some sort of marker or something that actually showed you where the gas. Can I crouch? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Hello,
Okay.
welcome to Frosty Nuts. Do you need a warm hole?
What now?
Huh?
Frosty Nuts, because sometimes you just need a warm hole. Hi. 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 Oh. I think I pooled there, by the way. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. What has he been doing in his cell? Right, I'm getting out of here, but I'm going out the window. Fish. Okay, let's not go out the window. Oh my God. That looks positively brutal. That looks medieval, that thing, doesn't it? Oh my God, what the hell? Ah!
Huh?
There's the shotgun. There's the shotgun. Oh! Are you kidding me? What? You spelled that wrong. You're always so close, Keista. Close, but no cigar. Right, okay. There they are. Right, thank you so much for waiting, everybody. Ooh, Banshee straight into the menace as well. Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We are going to change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, I'd better get... that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already? Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? Never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
Stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. A harvest await. Who's this dude over here? There's some fun. Oh, it is Rollo. I'm just catch. Do you think Rollo smokes on the side? I'm just catching my breath a bit. I can't explain it, but the green waistcoat people could be in Castlevania. Yeah, I suppose. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay, can I look in this dustbin first? Don't want to miss anything. I can't go in there. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many things and so many people.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
The Early Bean. Okay. Hey, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. Who's this? They look a bit grumpy.
Hatch could often be found
Ms.
in the
Hatch.
too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
It's hard to kind of pitch who you think they're going to sound like straight away without, a bit of dialogue going on. The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. She's swinging her legs. Look. Oh, this is getting good. Okay. Who's this dude over here?
Holden Wilder ran the local paper.
Holden Wilder.
The Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Ooh, okay. We've got a new charm. Sweet. It's that way. The Last Chance Diner? That's probably... That's probably not the best name for a diner in the world, is it? The Last Chance. Right, who's over here? These two look sassy. God. Excuse me. I keep trying to say something and my throat gets a tickling. What's she gonna sound like? Don't know. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy.
Rendezvous with Roxy.
This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Oh.
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Okay.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Oh, so she's Rollo's sister. Oh, okay. Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well... Not really, no. Can't say I have. Enjoy the luck, Banshee. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Oh, here's Rollo. Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking round here. This is one of her favourite places to stand around and be useless. Rollo. So, we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Not too smart as young Rollo. Rollo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? I love it. Don't mind me, just over here lurking uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Oh, God. I wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm going to level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all get to pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic Shrinko-Ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca, and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Okay.
Noah froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Uh-oh.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
Okay. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little... chill?
In the
Okay.
past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rola's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pat always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report. Oh, who's this we're left with? Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. I've no riz. Luca has absolutely zero riz. It's basically opens his mouth and gets a nope. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Okay, indulgent. Ooh, that's a good charm. Right, let's go. Who's this guy? Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay, he's off. In the library. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. What's this?
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago.
Oh, no.
The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Damn. Town's falling on hard times. Right, let's have a quick look. Okay. What am I going to do here? Trying to think of different voices. I don't know how many of the characters are going to be around forever, so it's kind of hard to pick a character. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Huh? Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance. There are thousands of accents to do. Go on. It's just... some of them I can do better than others, Jet, as you well know. but there's if they're going to be recurring characters, I want to give them a decent voice. Other ones can just go, "Oh, I'm terrible at Welsh. I can do a little bit of Welsh, but you see, I drift. I go a bit into Dorset, and then I go even further. There's times when I go into dangerous territory when I start to sound like a poo from The Simpsons, and I don't want to go there because I'll end up getting cancelled. So I try and avoid the Welsh one. I think if I can stay very, very slow, then I can just about get away with it. But yeah, that one's a bit dangerous, that one.
Promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Oh, God. He's got worse frizz than I do.
The
Okay.
phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
Okay.
It didn't see much use.
Right. Well, not that anybody's got mobiles or whatever, but okay. Who's this? Oh, he. Now, he technically should have an Australian accent, but I can't do an Australian accent at all. Let's. I could maybe give him an Irish accent, but the problem with my Irish accent is it drifts between north and south quite dramatically. We could say he's from Derry, and I might just about cover it up. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. I can see I'm all over the place now because I'm thinking about it. Bugs get shy. Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into a wee wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it.
Luca peeked up at the beehive.
Uh-oh.
It appeared to be deserted.
No bees? That's strange. Okay. I don't want to miss any charms.
The
Oh,
path
this
led into a small hollow
this doesn't
at
look
the
like a
edge
good
of
place to
Leafwood.
go. I think I'm going to get in major trouble now. Okay. No turning back now. Caution. Electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Oh. Okay. So what would Rollo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
That seems like a sound way of thinking about things. I'm definitely not touching that thing. Right. Okay.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off.
Ooh.
2 bulbs remained.
Okay. So...
One more to go.
Uh-huh. Nice.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay. Okay. A moment of truth.
Every
Yowza.
kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building.
Okay.
Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay. So Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
Wow. That smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Okay.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Ooh. Okay. Anything around here before we go? What's that green smoke coming out of there, though? That's concerning.
The water looked almost diseased.
Ooh, and I'm standing in it.
Slowly into the woods.
Oh, no. Not into the woods. What the heck? Okay. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The sound of
Footsteps?
footsteps grew louder.
Uh-oh. Hello? Okay. Maybe that's not the best charm to be getting in the world, but, you know, could come in useful. Who's to say?
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground.
Not what I expected in my cutesy furry game.
Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged
I knew this
him
was
back
gonna happen.
through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
Ooh. This is a story about change.
This is a story about change.
Okay.
It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Mm-hmm.
The end?
Ah?
I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take.
Okay.
Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Okay.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point.
Right.
Now, let's try something different.
Okay. This is a story about...
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, the end?
Hang on, it didn't let me...
Probably should have warned you about that. There are many paths that are sort. Most will end in tragedy. We will find the ending that from here on out, a charm. Now, let's try.
Right, so any of those can make sense. Am I not getting this?
This is a story.
Yeah,
about
I'm not
change.
getting this.
It was far from but change.
It's
is
not,
the
it's got a check mark.
I probably. There are many paths. Most will end in. We will. From here on out, now. Let's.
So, in the past, you found the best way... Really?
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Okay. Make a break for it. What have you done? Ah! Did that little just kick me? Oh. Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. I keep hitting the wrong button. Too excited now. Like, sorry. Investigate. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited
Solomon
sometimes.
Valentine, current current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Ooh.
huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Okay. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. Not like that. She just has a lot to do. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Uh-oh. Solomon?
trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Ooh. Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Okay. Do we get different dialogue with him? Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed, kinda in a hurry right now. Okay, so we don't have to go through all that again. Good. Sorry. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Right. Okay, we just run past our pal. Oh my god. I win. Little help. I am the champion. We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we going to get round an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says, you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part. Established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. Okay, so he's knocked out the first bit. From a safe distance. Okay, so we can do the whole zap. Whoa, you're a genius. Only because I've been here before. Did I? Okay. Woo. Right, let's go. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. Okay.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble. Let's get ready to. Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice. It won't budge. Ah well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be my honour to throw you in the trash. Okay. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command. Oh, I can do. Hang on. Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me a hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Oh. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. What the hell? What's that?
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude! I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Uh-oh. Ah! Holy! There's somebody else's hand there. I am beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. We'll go together. Flaming chicken coop, look at. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37.
Why not just get out and run?
Made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough.
Exactly.
Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
Oh, God, this is exciting, isn't it?
Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Okay. I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So, that'll need to get delivered into town today. No, okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Nothing interesting. Uh-oh. Hello? Ooh. Calm down. No, of course, it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Really? We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed.
Gran knows.
She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here. Understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here until you get back. Good. Do you think she knows we've done something stupid? Oh, and Luca? You left it. See, I said that. I said the icebox was open and I felt very uncomfortable about it, but the game wouldn't let me shut it. You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Well, to be fair, if that's the only thing I'm getting my hands wrapped for, then after yesterday's shenanigans, then I suppose I'll take it. Well, that was strange. I do love that animation where he just wipes his nose. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? What am I doing? Let's have a quick look around the garden again. See if there's anything useful. I'm presuming I'm going to have to leave the house at some point, expressly against Grandma's wishes. Okay, so I can put that on. Tea cake, please. Thank you. Okay.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Ooh. Is that coming from upstairs? This is what Grandma's been hiding in the closet. Hello? Is anyone there? Okay. Oh. Hello? Rolo? Is that you? Over? Okay. Interesting. The plot thinnens. Is that something at the door? It is. Oh, hey Roxy. If this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rolo here? I keep hitting the wrong button. No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is a Rolo here? No. I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Uh-oh. Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood, if he's alive, I am going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go to let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
What's happened to Rolo? Rolo? Where are you? I thought we weren't allowed to go out the house, though. Who do we believe? Who do we take orders from? Do we take orders from her, or do we take orders from Gran? Or, oh no, now I'm in a quandary. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm in enough trouble already when they find out that we've been in a dumpster in... Okay, I better go this way then. Let's go. Oh no, not that way. Is there anything around about the front of the house that I should be looking at? I like the music as well. The music's cool. Okay. Who's this dude? Hey Bert, have you seen Rolo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Okay. This kind of looks like a mess. This doesn't look like anybody's actually doing anything. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting the impression we're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me... look, no offence, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. God, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Yes. Toby. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around doing nothing and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. Okay. My parents wouldn't listen. No offence, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So, I guess it's up to us to check Wheatwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend time making posters. That would be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Wheatwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad's made a map of Wheatwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Right, okay. So they're off. Look. Where was the library? Wasn't the library this way? No. Where was the... Oh, there was the library. I've forgotten where the library was. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It is. Hello, Velma. It's the rodent version of Velma here. Jinkies. It just seems also terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? A nonsense young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound. I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Ms. Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that... Okay. Now, where did she run off to? Righty. Should I go and speak to her again, do you think? His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean vanished? That's impossible. Oh my! He doesn't even see the danger he's in. Can I go up here? Actually, I missed that the last time. Okay. Hi, Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Doesn't come around here much. Not since they made a rule that you can only order decaf. Amazing. I love it. Righty. Where were we going? We were going this way, I think. Possibly not. I can't remember where the... yeah, library. Why would Rolo... Rolo doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would be headed to the library permanently.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck. Okay.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries.
A succulent Chinese meal.
Dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent! Fantastic! We can order a succulent Chinese meal now.
The curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Ooh.
One of the greatest acting minds of our time.
Okay.
By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Okay, oof. New editions?
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Mm-hmm. Not fooling anyone.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to
Okay.
ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Ooh, okay. He's going to be a good guy to know then. Hey,
Kato
Kado.
was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
What the heck? Oh, hey, look, you snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno. Just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out, bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? I didn't know this until probably last year. I don't know how I've managed to avoid that for 50 odd years on the planet. I think probably because you always think of bees in hives. But yeah, they live underground. Like bumblebees go underground at night. That's wild. To think that bees are actually under your feet potentially. Or if there are two queens in a hive. This game, they will fight to the death for supremacy. Fight, ooh. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. A joke worthy of Jet there.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics.
Ooh,
Most
nice.
of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Okay. Love puns indeed.
Mycological phosphorescence.
Ugh. More like my complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Okay, now that might be useful, actually. Boring. Sounds like Kubu's in here. Boring. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo is the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay, right, back home then? Oh, hang on a minute. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh. Oh yeah, Mr. Uncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No. What's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep. Not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections.
This is Beck.
She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically, it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone, but I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck.
Bingo! Ho ho ho!
Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Right. Now, are we going to go on an adventure here and disregard Grandma's instruction? Or are we going to be good and go back home? It seems that the game wants us to disregard Grandma's instruction, which we are going to get our ass kicked for, I'm quite sure. Joey, have you seen Rolo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt, looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Okay. Ooh, now. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Okay, so I can't talk to Beck. I can't do anything there. Ooh, we can get around the back, though.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid.
Yes.
The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Ooh. Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. What does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca
Okay.
watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
What?
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
I am shooketh. What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Uh-oh. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say that. Don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feeling. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true they get tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only going to say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, Well, Luca's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mum finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca.
Oh,
his
I didn't realise the
smear
ads had
lit by
started.
the glowing puddle.
Right. Be right back, be right back, be right back. Forgot the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad. And I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ubu. I mean, it's my first day, and I don't even know your name.
Huh?
The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. Here's me. Where's the gas station? I wonder where it could be. It'd be really useful if there was some sort of marker or something that actually showed you where the gas. Can I crouch? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Hello,
Okay.
welcome to Frosty Nuts. Do you need a warm hole?
What now?
Huh?
Frosty Nuts. Because sometimes you just need a warm hole. Hi. 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 Oh. I think I pooled there, by the way. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. And we are back. Back. I can put the volume up. Didn't want you to miss it. Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer. Oh, lit by the glowing puddle.
Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... I would presume it would be strange, because busting out the tickles wouldn't really do a hell of a lot here.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? Are we about to pound your friend?
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, Dad?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah.
Iggy's clothes
Uh-oh.
were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jack, my clothes are... I'm
Iggy's
gonna...
voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Ooh. The struggle is real. I feel so good. Elf. Oh. I'm sorry. I just. Oh. Yup. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words right out of my mouth. Okay, let's go. Don't stand in the ooze. What's this? Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Maybe we're supposed to. No, don't stand in the ooze. Can we go this way? No, we can't get round that way. It won't allow us to stand in the ooze, so that's one good thing. Take it we track back then. Oh, okay. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So, where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turnaround in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. No, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about your work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well? I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. I'm not 100% sure that we're going to see Beck tomorrow. Plus the fact we're going to get our ass kicked from Grandma.
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me.
Yup.
If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown.
Nope. Not going to
Chapter
happen.
4.
Uh-huh.
Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Okay. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? We are so in trouble. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Gran ain't here. Oh, God. Who's got Gran? What's happened to her? Ugh, don't like it. Not another person that's left us. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Okay, where is Gran? Is Gran upstairs? Turns out Rollo's safe and sound. Can't go in there. Can't go in there.
Luca was alone.
Ooh,
The house
okay.
was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. I tell you what, that jumper
Luca
is going to
was
be
sitting by
manky
the
as hell.
pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one. Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold.
I'm never going fishing.
He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Okay, Bizarro Dreams.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolo?
Faintly, he could hear Rolo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rolo, is that you? Oh, hang on a minute.
Luca. There. Rolo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rolo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit. It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in, for now at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr, no. Trust. He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rolo? Rolo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay. I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear. Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Okay. Hello, Pemmy. I really need to shorten that. It seems to go on for an hour when you start it. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Right. Where's Gran, though? That's what I want to know. Right, so let's go this way.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Uh-oh. So, we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. I wouldn't have let you. Everybody else's is no more than 10 seconds. Yours is the only one that's over 10 seconds, and it, by God, you know it lasts for more than 10 seconds. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you. Oh God, everybody's coming in now. Hello, Kuru. You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Ares Valentine. Our resources would still have come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all. I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Okay. Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Okay, Gran is up to something. Gran knows that we're there as well. Gran? Why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Who the heck is this? I have no sign but furries. Welcome in, Kate. Yeah! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Just a few minutes. Oh, God, I keep doing that. Early today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left, so I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organised and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from hearing Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified, or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Right. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm going to stake out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Okay. So do I go back? Better get to the treehouse. Okay, so I'm being guided to the treehouse. I can't remember. Ooh.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring.
Uh-huh.
A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Okay. Probably roughly half an hour, Koo. There were very few people here, so I was just rattling to myself, really. I was just talking to Banshee. I think it was about 2 people here to start with. So I can't quite remember how long I did. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. Simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
It's not mischievous! That really winds me up. The word is mischievous. There's no mischievous. I can't wait to see everyone. See the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. The word is mischievous, not mischievous. There is no I-O-U-S. It's only O-U-S. it did say mischievous. It says mischievous, not mischievous. There is no V-I-O-U-S. It's V-O-U-S. Vus. Mischievous. It said mischievous. The narrator said mischievous. Listen, Kubu. Right, let me get to this. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going to the treehouse. My point being, people continually mispronounce that word. And it annoys me. Right, we've got that. Sweet.
Rolo? Rolo? Are you there? I'm at the treehouse now. Rolo? Mr. Kerr said you were all right. What happened out there? Dang it, Rolo. Where are you?
Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Nah, I've got weapons in here, so you'd better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Who's that? Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy, no way!
Luca reached over empathetically.
How
Iggy's tone
Iggy?
jolted
Yeah.
to dejected anger.
Oh, there are voices I didn't notice. There's a narrator. The rest of it's all like... Sorry. I'm 2 hours into this, Kubu. And I'm deeply into the story now. Chat hasn't moved for about 2 hours. So I've been deep into the story and not really looking up. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger. Don't touch me! This is all your
Luca
fault!
slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever. There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're going to be my saviour? Perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Wheatwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you?
Luca! Luca! Rolo! It's not safe, Luca! Rolo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you?
Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're going to figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hi. Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? They found me. God.
Luca, what's happening?
Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? Why does this feel like he's been visited by the Mormons? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course. We have a problem.
Luca, you gotta get out of there.
Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts.
Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Look at what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Okay. Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC,
Whoa.
the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Okay.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward.
Oh. Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honking big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. Sick. Real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and to take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo. Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is going to give us all of a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What'd you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is entirely up to you, Luca. Look around. I'm quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh no,
His mind
not a
raced.
turning
He was
point.
caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left, fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had
Here we go.
left.
Here we go.
Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Who's that, Luca? Hey, Mr. Kerr!
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey, that was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Turned his back on the two boys.
And
With
this.
a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
Ah. Okay.
It escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part
Yeah,
of
but you
valor
give me
here.
only one option.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay. So, struggle? It can't be tickle. Well, I suppose it could be tickle.
Well,
Okay.
time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, want to see something cool? Yep. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yep.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Is she around you, kid?
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Uh-oh. This is going to cause problems. Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, God. Okay.
Chapter 4.
Uh-huh.
The best policy.
Right.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Okay. Ooh. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with grey hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Wheatwoods yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse, but someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home, and it's all my fault. and now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around, I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now, scoot. I quite like this fact that you can go back and then you get a completely different part of the story. You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad's been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Okay. Let's go to the treehouse. You get anything more to tell me, Jace? No. Jace has nothing to tell me.
With a start.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Don't sneak up on an older fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's just a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? Well, we all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank, and he didn't get lost. Someone took him. I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca is... There's something else that you know.
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
Ooh.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage. Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows, I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back,
Uh-oh.
but Nuncreed's hand clamped down
Oh,
on his
oh.
shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What the heck? What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
What's going on?
Pounded
This is
glass
mental,
board
man.
dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end.
Damn it!
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Right. Okay. So that's shame. That's fate. We've done both of them and we've done that and that. So that's that. It must be this then. This is a story about a struggle.
This is a story about struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere
This is
nearby.
cool. I'm really annoyed I haven't played this before now. I keep wanting to play this and I never did.
He
And
felt
it's so
around
good.
wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile.
Uwu.
He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go.
Ooh.
Luca was free and scrambled to the door.
Okay.
He never looked back once on the long run home.
Whoa.
Chapter
Okay.
3.
So we're back at chapter 3.
Everything's fine. The next
Okay.
morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table.
Mm-hmm.
Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Huh? So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Oh, okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. Mm-hmm. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now while the day's still young. Okay, so Gran's kicking us out the house. Oh. What goes on here? What's Gran up to? Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. Ooh. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well. We can meet tonight. Okay. We has that. Okay. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it through Old Valentine Warehouse? So, what do you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was something else there. Wait, who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at mission control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Okay, so we are going this way. We're off to town. Let's go. Very jauntily off to town. Like nothing's happening over here, man. Jace. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles there. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Oh, just watch where you step, okay? Right, let's go. I can't remember where I'm supposed to be taking these. I just need to avoid non-creed. Oh god. I presume I'm going to the coffee shop. Am I? No. Ooh. Deliver a jam to Mr. Uncreed, deliver a jam to Mr. Fratelli, deliver a jam to Mr. Tolliver. That's all very well, but how do I know where I'm going? Probably this way then? Ooh, hello. Hey, Dawn. Ooh. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter.
Ooh.
At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break.
You'd love someone to deliver a jam to me. How lovely, yeah.
By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Yeah. They got you a jam delivery, eh? Yup. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen a new kid around here? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Our parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest. And the other is working for Heiress Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Okay. Okay, so this is what... Ooh, hello. Well, this is my favourite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli, look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bone. Is your grand not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. Ooh, did we? See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. Oh, how embarrassing. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What was happening to Elna? Okay. Ooh, we've got a new charm. Cool. I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Right, okay. Give her the thing.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Mad, even have my name on. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello from me, Luca? Will do. Okay. Going to speak. Ooh, gonna have a look at that then.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh, okay. Ready to help, Mama? All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before we can start cooking. Do you think you can handle... Okay, yeah. Whoa, okay. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. My father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. Silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts, topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Okay. Do I just do that then? Chill? Okay. Cold cuts, chili. Oh, okay. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. Okay, who's this guy? Gadzooks. They've shrunk the waitstaff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. I tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will you? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. We got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth. A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The art wants what it wants. Okay. I take it that's the cactus. Weird. Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby. Ha! Now that's a burger with bite. Okay, what's this? Hi, Roxy. Luca, I'm helping. Wow. Hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. Oh, I keep doing that. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Okay. Chicken sandwich with bacon on top. Beautiful. Sounds like a decent thing to eat. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. Jet, I bet you're taking notes right, left, and centre during this game. There's some bangers in here that you can use. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why do you run and get some more greenies? Okay, I'll be back. Right. Okay, I'll go and speak to Gus. As I'm here, if I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. God, did I get the voice right for him? The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Okay, so we've done that. Is there anything else that we can find while we're rounding about? I can't remember where I'm supposed to be going with these things. Not there, because he's going to... Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the
Mr.
problem?
Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the...
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that's the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression that this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Okay, she's aft. I have no idea. Where the hell's Mr. Tolliver? Oh, probably up here. Ad starting in a few minutes. Paper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Yeah, of course. It's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Can I go in here? No. Hey, Zariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow! You're really setting the kid up for success. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be putting these damn jam things. Because I can't get in there. I can't get in there. Okay, so it's not there. I wish there was a map. I don't want to go past the guy at Nuncreed's store because I think he's going to hijack me. And I can't remember where... Well, I've never been to Mr. Tolliver's place, so... Does he work in the library? No. See, he's going to steal these. I don't want him to steal them. Where does he work? It's not really that helpful saying delivered to Mr. Tolliver. Maybe he works in the... No, he's not in the town hall. Okay, we'll take a wee break. And I will come back because the ads are about to start and people will miss the story. So be right back in 3 to continue. Gotcha moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad and I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ubu. I mean, it's my first day and I don't even know your name.
Huh?
Oh my god, it's a free!
Captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. Celeste. Celeste, we have ads. Let me. Oh, just started. Damn it. Oh, ads starting. I can snooze them. Fantastic. See, that's the beauty of Seri. The beauty of Seri bot. Seri saved us. Seri saved us. How are you? Are you good?
It's Brittany, bitch.
Indeed it is. How are you, Celeste? Are you enjoying Pokopia? Or how are you liking it? I'm loving it. It's so good. It's so good, Celeste. There's been so many times that I thought about playing this game and then ended up not playing it. I'm really annoyed now. Cam. Superb. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Comshots has gifted Celeste underscore.
And with Area 2 right now, and everything's...
Comshots
Yeah.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Celeste underscore star. This
Thank
is
you
their
very
first
much,
gift
Cam.
sub in the channel.
I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You only have Area 2 right now and everything is a mess. Yeah, I think I got Area 2 and moved into Area 3 the last time I played it. However, everything is still a total and absolute mess because I got to the point where I thought I should be trying to fix everything up. But then I was spending so much time trying to fix everything up. I wasn't actually progressing anything in the game. So I think the whole intent really is that you should try and get all the biomes opened up so you get all the different... Hello, Rain, how are you? So you get all the different Pokemon, and then you can go back and do all the bits and pieces after that. I think you can make it all look nice after that. But we should... you should try and get all the Pokemon first and open up all the different biomes. But for anyone that doesn't know me, anyone that's come across... Oh, a hype trainer. What? Incredible scenes. Anybody that doesn't know me, I am Death or Deathy. I am a Scottish variety streamer who plays a lot of indie games. A couple of AAAs here and there, but mostly indie games. I also stream for charity, so all Bits Prime subs, donations, and gifted subs bypass my pocket and go straight to the charity of the quarter. The charity of the quarter this time round is the Tynemouth Volunteer Life Brigade, which is a branch of the Coast Guard. There's 20 volunteers there. They work locally to me, and they are... I see my Celeste. I came to the right place, indeed. Yeah, they all work on a volunteer basis. They're about to go into their busiest period of the year as we head towards summer. They do a fantastic job saving people who, get into trouble in the coastal waters roundabout where I stay. So yeah, it's a good cause to be helping roundabout. So we've just literally started supporting them. So my next Twitch payment will go directly to them. But let's have a look and see if we can get a nice clip of Celeste. Celeste now thinking, did I delete that one with the with the squats in? Where is she? There she go. Are we getting it? Are we doing it? Is it happening? It's not doing it. What? Why is that not working? Oh my god. Shocking. We're not getting it. Of course it wouldn't work when I get to this point after doing all the bits and pieces. Right, okay.
Celeste
Thank you.
Star
Has
gifted Daddy Death and OS Cyberware chip. Celeste Star gifted
Celeste,
a tier 1 sub to Daddy
you're
Death.
crazy.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
You are a crazy lady. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's try this again. I don't know why that's not working. You might get away with this tonight. It doesn't appear to be wanting to do anything. Ah, well. Anyway, if you're not following Celeste, please do so immediately. You are missing out on fantastically fantastically warm, cozy, and fun, and comfortable streaming. I'm trying to switch this off so I can talk. Getting away with it. Yeah, you're getting away with it. Annoyingly, you're going to get away with it because I can't get the thing to work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I say, yeah, go and follow Celeste immediately. That's what you need to do. That's all you need to do here. You don't even need to see clips. You just need to go and follow. That's what we need to do. If you need to go, I know you'll need to raid and run, Celeste. So get the kids sorted out. Thank you so much for bringing your community across. If anybody who's come across with Celeste needs to raid and run as well, please feel free to do so. I'm not going to hold you hostage here. We are playing a cozy game. Well, I thought it was going to be a cozy game, but it's slightly darker than a cozy game. There is a very strange story going on here. I don't know whether you've seen this game or not, Celeste. Beacon Pines. You should stay, everyone, and join in on bingo. Indeed, yes, you can play bingo here as well. Oh, Celeste, before you go, and readers, I keep meaning to do this. Right, where are we? Let's go across to here. Now, there we go. Oh, there we go. Look. If you want to, only if you want to, readers, only if you want to, you can put yourself on Planet Death. Now, if you want to do that, all you have to do is do !check-in and then leave a space and put either your country or your state or your town. There we go. Now that should, thank you so much, drop you. Hopefully that'll work, Celeste. Are we seeing you? It's not so great for people in Europe because we're just waiting. There you are. You're on the map. We can see you coming around. Look. Hey. Beautiful. There's rain as well. Fantastic. That's me. Check in California. Oh, yeah. Take the. I don't know whether that'll work, Cam. You don't need the hyphen. You just need check in all one word. But it might work. You never know. We'll see if you are as you come round. Take the dash out, indeed. Yeah, it hasn't done it. You need to do. You need to do it without the. You need to do it without the dash. Check in all one word. But yeah, this is. I keep forgetting to do this. Cam always has to be unique. I keep forgetting to do this when raiders come across. There we go. That's the very fella. And you should be there by the time it comes back round again. Yes, there you are. You're just under Heartless because Heartless is in Vegas. So you are there. You're on. Look, there you are. You're just speeding round by us. I keep forgetting to do this. Can you remove check-ins? No. I keep telling everybody, do not troll me on this. I'll be really, really annoyed if anybody messes this up because I can't take it away, and I want to get a good view of everybody. So we keep needing to do this when raiders come across, but it's just a fun thing so we can see everybody that comes into the channel and where they're from. It's a bit of a pain for the people in Europe because we're all bunched up at the top and I can't move the globe. What if someone is in the middle of the ocean? I love that you added it. It's a fun way of just representing chat and people who have raided across, etc., etc. Well, nobody should be in the middle of the ocean, Kubu, if they've done it properly. So yes, Bum Bum and Kay are so far from each other. Yeah, they're basically, yeah. I think Bum Goop put where they are. I can't remember which way. Kiribati is looking lovely this time of year. Jet, I swear, I'll kick your ass. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Big house, indeed. Let's get back to the game. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming across. Really appreciate you. Let's go back to this game. This game has been great. I have really enjoyed it. If you want some really dodgy voice acting, I'm also doing a bit of voice acting along the way. Some of it you might understand, some of it you might not. We are going to go into ads. I can't stop them anymore. So Going to D-Stream, rest my body. Ooh woo. Thank you as always for the lovely welcome. Yes, I'll get my thing fixed. But yeah, we're going into ads now. So in fact, we'll just take the ad break and get everybody sorted, and then we'll come back and we'll start the game proper. What I got at the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad, and I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ooh woo. I mean, it's my first day, and I don't even know your name.
Huh?
The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. Here's me. Where's the gas station? I wonder where it could be. It'd be really useful if there was some sort of marker or something that actually showed you where the gas. Can I crouch? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Hello,
Okay.
welcome to Frosty Nuts. Do you need a warm hole?
What now?
Huh?
Frosty Nuts, because sometimes you just need a warm hole. Hi. 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 Oh. I think I pooled there, by the way. Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. I have successfully completed a stealth mission. Oh, good God. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. What has he been doing in his cell? Right, I'm getting out of here. Right. We're back. Oh. Should be okay. Right, let's put the it was never Grim was never getting anywhere near that pile. There was no point in hanging around. Anywho. Right, we need to find where this guy is working. Where Mr. Tolliver is the thought that counts. Yeah, okay. Where does Mr. Tolliver work? Well, it can't be that way. It must be round here. We can't get past this guy. We can't get into here. We can't get into the coffee shop that way. We can't get in there. We can't get into the town hall. It's the newsstand and the diner there. It just seems weird that we're going to have to go past the guy. Oh, hang on a minute. What about this way? Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Okay. Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam. Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name in them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thanks so much for delivering this jam to
He
me.
reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Okay, weirdo. How'd you keep ice cream cold? Keep 'em on ice. Where'd you get ice from? Dunno, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? Nah, I'm good. The History Museum. Oh, can I go in here? Oh, okay. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident
Oh.
which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow.
Okay.
Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future.
Yes.
Paid for
Yes,
by
yes.
the Valentine Fertilizer Company Reverence Fund.
Everything about this game's so well done. That was unhelpful. Right, okay, so we now know where that is. And now we're going to go and speak to the very shady character around here, who looks very lovable, but we know... Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca. Oh no, he's not that. He's not from there. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually, Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold onto the basket until the next time I see your gran. Right, we're done. We're free. Okay. Here's a chum. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? I mean, it has to be. Who would choose anchovies over pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Right. What just happened? Welp. I'm off. I'm running. Where is she? Okay. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, what's your new little friend's
Beck
name?
locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh, yeah. Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you can both stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, I never doubted you. Just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, probability of a stunted development. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Oh my God, I'm going to need to come up with voices for these two. Wow, another coincidence? I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Okay, right, so we're rocking and rolling. We now are friends with Beck again? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on Valentine Estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Okay. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. There's an objective you don't get every day. Morning, Jeff. Morning. What's it? Another day down, further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now. It's not all that bad. Festival's coming up. The festival. Old Man Valentine used... no help. Old Man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. As far as I see it, the difference between Old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest
Jeff
outfit
dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Right. Off we go. I can't get in there. Don't go near the sussy telephone box. Ooh. Oh. Now, hello there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful! Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business, that away.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
Ah, I'm just janking your chain. Perennial Harvest is just making a few improvements.
He gave Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. Okay, we've been rejected there. Okay, so at least we got some... Okay, here we go. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. So, who all lives in that house? Ares and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So, it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier, back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Okay, we're off for dinner. Ooh, I wonder what's for dinner. Most kids would just have ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Beck
that.
took a long breath, then gave a...
Here goes nothing. Okay.
Chapter
Right.
4.
We have navigated ourselves to chapter 4. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Should I continue? Just a little
Dinner
bit.
with the Moodwills.
Okay.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town.
Okay.
Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation.
Right.
As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
No, so Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's all right. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how'd you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we put more effort into
Ilona
dinner.
nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favourite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little
Luca
tired.
wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said you moved here for work.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
The one thing, we had one job. Ow! I mean, what brought you to Weekend Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. Oh, I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Uh-oh. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you
Slammed
didn't.
her fist into the table.
Okay.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous
Okay.
clouds.
What's going on with Grandma, though? Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. The unlucky coin. Beautiful. Wait up! I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Rumble?
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him.
That's
as the
probably going to
clouds
be
above
wrong. We're
began
probably going to have to go back and do it
rumble
again.
Ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should just stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Whoa! Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Okay. Look at Nelly, we'll keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. We're having a sleepover. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Okay. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Right. How do I... What time is it? Okay. So it was saved at 23:02. I think we'll just leave it there tonight because I've got to get up early in the morning to get the boys walked. Because I'm getting my hair cut as well. So by the time we've done all the other bits and pieces and raided out, it's going to be a little bit... Exit. Okay. Oh my god, it just dropped out completely there. I didn't expect that to happen just quite as quickly as it did. Right. 2 seconds, folks. I'll put you on the be right back. And I'll get the green screen sorted out and I'll be back very quickly. What I forgot at the moment is that my mouse keeps shifting on the mouse pad. And I can't crank it properly. That sounds so wrong. Change into your uniform. It's ready for you in locker number 3. What did he say? Blowing aloud. Ubu. I mean, it's my first day, and I don't even know your name.
Huh?
The captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, it was... Right, we're back. Turn that off. Pizza. Time for me to go. Got some adulting to do. Have a great night, everyone. Day, everyone. Rain, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Really appreciate you. Kuwu, why didn't that? You you did that on the wrong screen. Let's do that again. Can't do that one because you've already used it once. Unfortunately. Right. That was good. I really enjoyed that. Very, very good. I know for people that came in late, it probably didn't make a huge amount of... You still heard it, yeah. It didn't make a huge amount of sense. But the story's really good. It started off very innocently and immediately went up about 10 gears. And we've been all over. I do like the mechanic where you can use this charm. I think as we get further and further into it, the more charms we'll begin to use. But it kind of pushes you down one path. The only thing that's probably a bit weird is that it pushes you down one path and almost only gives you the use of one charm, and then decides that actually that's not the charm that you need to use and sort of rewinds you back to make a choice. But you've kind of seen everything that's already gone. So there's just a little bit of a slightly weird situation there. But it's good because you've kind of seen into the future, if you like, and seen what would happen. You've met characters that potentially you wouldn't have met on the other path. So that's quite cool. So, yeah, I'll check when I'm offline how far we are through the story. We may well just come back and play this again tomorrow night to progress as far as we can. I'm very conscious. I was saying at the start of the stream, today I got the key that I have been waiting for. I'm so excited because Replaced, the game that I've been waiting literally years for, is coming out next Tuesday, and I got my key from PR today, so I am super. I can't wait. It's going to be great. I'm I'm trying desperately not to open it up and start because I've literally got the game to play. So I could spend the weekend playing it really, but I wanted the first time to play it on stream. So, but I want to kind of finish this if possible. I'll see how far through we are. If it looks like we're going to be able to finish it tomorrow, then I'll probably stream it tomorrow night. But we'll see. We'll see. So as usual, what do we need to do? We need to do stop that, and then we need to do this. Okay. So we've been streaming for 3 hours and 38 minutes. Average viewers of 13. Bit down on that one. Peak viewers 27. We have 3 subs. We had 1 resub, which was Banshee, for 37 whole months. We had a gifted sub from Cam for Celeste, and we had a gifted sub from Celeste for Daddy Death. Ban 1 indeed. Yes, we had 15 raiders came across, 2010 points spent on the channel point prediction, and 2,352 got. We had 12 minutes of ads. I think that's probably about the lowest amount of chats we've had in a stream for so long. Only 369 chats. As I say, for the first 2 hours, basically nobody chatted. Which was interesting. And then we obviously had Banshee as top chatter. So for the first time, Banshee takes top Yapper award. So we no doubt Kuwu will take it next time if she's about. But yeah, a good stream. Pemmy trying to win again, indeed. Right, let's have a quick check on bingo before we go, just to make sure. We have we got 3 chat? We have 1, 2. I think at one point we did, so I'll say that one. No, none of that. Reader follows. No. Reader. Boys appear on stream. No boys tonight because they're through next door. I didn't do that. Kind of did crack up a couple of times laughing. I did that, but it didn't work. I need to fix that. I wonder why that didn't work. I would have definitely done that. I didn't get quoted. Pemmy did shout death tonight. Indeed, he did. Lily was naughty tonight. Lily came in, nabbed first, hit lurk, and never came back. Which is naughty. So, need to call her out the next time she's here. Shouldn't do that. That's not nice. TTS. Yeah, technology did fail. Stream day has changed as well because I don't normally stream on a Friday. I wouldn't say we've exactly puzzling or platforming, so we're kind of okay. Get her, indeed. Oh, Kuwu wins. Well done. Lily's learning to be cheeky from us, indeed. Well done, Kuwu. Well done. Mm-hmm. Okay, I cannot win. Good. Well, at least we've got a winner. Someone wins bingo as well. 69, dude. We must teach her more. Okay. That doesn't help me at all.
Bingo!
Let me do that as well. I shall throw the money in the pot. See what happens. Okay. Did it help? Yeah. Did you talk? I didn't talk about anime at all. I'm very sorry. Didn't speak about it at all tonight. So, right. Well done, Kubu. You replaced your top yapper with a win at the bingo. So, well, we can talk about it now. No, I need to find a raid target. I need to get in my bed. So let's have a look and see who's on that we can go and say hello to. I think I know who we could go and say hello to be fair. Unless I see somebody very quickly. What's happening here? Shut up, man. I didn't even know why I clicked on that. Let's go. Let's go. Here, yes. God, Nat's still streaming. Read channel. Okay. We are reading Ray. Okay. We'll go and say hello to Red, who's one of Celeste's friends. We've read it across there before. She's playing the Elder Scrolls Online. So let's go across and say hi. Thank you, Kuwu, for doing that. Thank you for stream. Welcome, Baseman. Thank you. Yes, I should be back tomorrow night because I am home alone, which means I'm going to stream tomorrow night and probably stream on Sunday as well. So you get another 2 nights of me before I then mess up the whole of next week by streaming 2 nights a week. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Everyone that was lurking. Thank you, Celeste, again for the raid. Sorry I couldn't get the shout out screen to work. Probably quite happy about that. Thank you for the gifted subs. Kubu still hasn't resubbed. I know, Kubu. Still hasn't resubbed. Subs to Wade, subs to Kay, doesn't sub to me. I see you, Kubu. I see you. You don't get a new hat with Wade. You don't get a new hat with Kay. Shocking behaviour. Anyway, let's go and see. Okay, Grim's having a meltdown. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Where even is the hat wheel? Yes, it's very warm in here. But anyway, let's go and see Red and say hello. And I shall see you back here tomorrow night. See you later. Bye.
Rosemary Dill Bay leaves? What? What's going on here? Death? Oh my god. Raiders, hi. How the heck are you? Oh my god, Death, how are you? What'd you get up to today? What'd you get up to? Thank you so much for the raid, friends. Hi, welcome in. I've been yelling at my chat about guacamole.